Hey guys, how are you all doing today? This video is on the 2010 Book Awards here on YouTube. Started and hosted by Becks from Weasley is My King 09. Definitely check her out. Subscribe to her if you haven't already. She's awesome. She has great video reviews and awesome stuff. So check her out, subscribe. Anyways guys, the 2010 Book Awards, the category I'm hosting is Best Debut. Surprisingly, I've only read 6 debut authors in 2010 and that was horrifying. I thought I read more, but apparently I just read 6, so those are my nominees. They're not just nominated because I read them in 2010. You'll find that some I did claim unreadable and some are definitely awesomely readable, but we can't deny the one awesome thing that they have in common, and that is their first book that they have released. This is their first title that they've published, and it's amazing. It's crazy. And so that in itself alone is awesome and is nomination worthy, I think. So woohoo authors, awesome job. Hopefully we can see more of your work. Anyways, let's get started guys. So I'll introduce the nominees and I will introduce them in order of when I read them. So our first nominee is Becca Fitzpatrick with Hush Hush, and we have sexy patch right there. So I was very excited. I was looking for the next big thing to read. I heard this was the next Twilight. I know, guys. Let me tell you what Hush Hush is all about. Our main character in Hush Hush is Nora. She is a very studious, very focused girl. Didn't have time for boys until her bio partner, Patch, came along. Once meeting Patch, all of these weird occurrences started happening. She believes that Patch is linked to all of these mysterious occurrences, and hijinks and craziness ensue in between. So that's what Hush Hush is all about. Awesome writing, so that was good. Next nominee for Best Debut Novel of 2010 is I Am Number 4 by Pittacus lore. And our main protagonist in this book is John, and we find out that he is an alien life form from this planet called Lorraine, and he has a legacy. John is on the run from other alien life forms trying to kill them. As you can see, 3 are dead and John is number 4. They can only kill in chronological order, and he is targeted next. And what I loved about this book was the alien and sci-fi aspect. Awesome, crazy action and adventure. There was an unexpected romance blooming and forming in it. I Am Number 4. Next nominee of Best Debut Author is Carrie Ryan's The Forest of Hands and Teeth. Yes? Yes. Yes. This book has zombies, people. It's insane. Our main character is Mary, and she is stuck between a rock and a hard place, but more like 2 brothers and zombies. Mary has some decisions to make. She's discovering what she really wants. There's a lot of conflicted feelings, zombies all around, crazy action, crazy characters, love square that's going on. It will blow your mind a little bit. The next nominee is Rachel Hawkins' Hex Hall. This is an awesome book. Our main character is Sophie Mercer. She finds out that she is a witch. She has been developing her powers, and unfortunately the spells that she's been casting have gone horribly wrong, embarrassing herself and compromising her identity as a witch. And so her father sends her to Hex Hall, a reform school for supernatural beings, and hijinks and craziness ensue. This book was so much fun and entertaining. Sassy characters, I must say. There's some mystery and some teenage angst. Hex Hall by Rachel Hawkins. The next nominee is Julie Kagawa's The Iron King. This is the first in the Iron Face series. You cannot get away from the hype of this book. There is so much hype for The Iron King. Our main character is Megan Chase, and she finds out she is half fae. There is an original concept of the Iron Fae. Julie Kagawa blew my mind. I've never read or heard anything like that regarding fairies, so I thought that was totally awesome. We have Puck, who is love and funny and great, Prince Ash, who is the cool collected prince of the Winter Court, and Megan, who is in between all of the craziness. And you get to see the action and adventure in the Iron King and the beautiful world of the fairies. Julie Kagawa, The Iron King. And my last nominee of Best Debut surprisingly read her first title published just this year, and she has lots of other books circulating around, and I'm finding she's one of my favorite authors. This is Libba Bray, and I read A Great and Terrible Beauty in December. The writing was beautiful. The whole concept of the secret society, the order, was very interesting, and it really focused a lot on female relationships and friendships, and I thought that was something that I haven't encountered a lot of in YA novels. There's a lot of focus on romance, but not a lot on really friendships and the interactions and relationships between the main character and different people. And so that's what we have here in A Great and Terrible Beauty. Our main character, Gemma Doyle. There is some darkness and there is some sexiness in the book. Also a historical fiction, paranormal, romance, kind of adventure and mystery and all of that. Pretty much everything under the sun, Libba Bray has done it. So guys, you might be wondering, which book, Priscilla, is your best debut novel? I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking really hard. I narrowed it down to 2 books, and I was going back and forth of the points, why this should be the winner, and I chose this book because it's awesome, first of all. And if you must know something about me and my love for books and what I hold most important above anything else, above chocolate, above puppies. Well, maybe not chocolate. I'm going too far on that one. If I were to pick something that really stands out for me, I find holds most importance for me in the book are characters. And if you don't have great, strong characters in the book, it just won't do it for me. And I think that's really where the story is at, is if you can have these characters that you can relate to, if you can just have fun with, you can follow them in any type of setting, and these characters were amazing and fun. Congratulations, Miss Rachel Hawkins, for Hex Hall. Rachel Hawkins, I love the characters in Hex Hall, from Sophie Mercer to Archer Cross. Oh yes. The unbelievable Archer Cross is amazing, hilarious. He has that witty humor, boyish, mischievous charm about him that I love in my male characters. Even the antagonists and the bad characters were really interesting and were actually kind of likable. They're just sassy characters. And you know how I love my sass also. Dialogue was amazing. Great pop culture references. I laughed out loud to some of the references. Even though it was a very fantastical, magical setting, there were conflicts and instances going down that can be very relatable. Awesome, great book. The second book in the series, Demon Glass, is coming up next month, and I can't wait to read that. I'm very excited. So, great debut novel for Rachel Hawkins. It's amazing. It's awesome. I love it. I love it so. You know, with debut novels, you can have hit or misses. That's just how it goes, but it all comes down to the stories and the characters. So that's everything from me for the Best Debut Author category. This is the 2010 Book Awards, people. Have a good night. Stay safe. Break out the crystal. Let's party. All right? All right.